Hey guys, welcome back to Cardinal Strength Corner. This is for November 2017. All right, we're going to talk about shoulder injuries today and how the waiter walk can be a useful exercise for an athlete that has a shoulder limitation. Okay, and just for an example today, we're going to talk about labral tears because that seems to be the common injury. A lot of players, and specifically freshmen coming from high school, are going to come into the college setting a lot of times with a labral tear of some sort. Okay, and while we can't do any kind of overhead pressing with them necessarily in the beginning, we want to make sure that we're continuing to work strength and we're working stability in the shoulder, all right, because it's important to remember that this room is controlled and it's the game that's chaotic, all right, and at some point in the game, that athlete is going to be challenged in the shoulder area at some point, regardless of position, and we want to make sure that the integrity of the shoulder is everything that we need to be able to perform what our athletes need to do out there on the field. Okay, so we're going to show the waiter walk because that's a good starting progression to get back into maybe potentially some pressing at some point overhead. All right, but we want to make sure that we are doing something in that position so that we're continuing to work that strength. Okay, so for the waiter walk, all right, 3 pieces of equipment that we have here that are typically the most common ones that a lot of people have in their weight rooms, as you can see here, would be a dumbbell first. All right, now this isn't our choice piece of equipment. If this is all you have, then this is going to be okay. All right, but what we have after is, you know, a weighted plate that actually has handles. All right, again, not everybody has those either. All right, but this works good for us because we don't have kettlebells necessarily that go as high to be able to do, or as low as, for that matter, to be able to do some of the things that we want to do with that waiter walk exercise. All right, so we're going to use the plate today. All right, and Coach is going to demonstrate this. All right, now even though he has a handle and he's going to flip the plate on the back side of his hand like he's going to show here, all right, he's actually going to keep his shoulder in a neutral position. And when we say neutral, we're talking about, all right, the heel of the hand, all right, facing out straight ahead. All right, we want to make sure that that's happening. All right, all he's going to do is stabilize that shoulder, make sure his trunk is still and not moving left or right, forward or back, and he's just going to casually walk down the aisle here as you kind of follow him down. All right, notice how still he's being. He's not making it a super fast walk. He's taking his time, keeping that hand in the neutral position at all costs. All right, when he gets the given amount of distance we want to have our athletes do, he's just going to turn around, same arm, and he's going to walk it back with that same good control. Very still, making sure that our core is engaged. We never want to forget that. All right, and then once his set is completed, all right, as an athlete, we want to make sure that we're taking a hand on that bad shoulder, guide the weight down, and then put it away before the next set. Okay, so a good tool to use, all right, before you could potentially get into some overhead pressing. If it is cleared by your sports medicine staff, probably want to start with a neutral position, start with very light weight, make sure you're controlling the reps, all right? The volume is going to be the key factor in that before you start thinking about upping your weights and things of that matter, all right? Hope you guys enjoy this. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you next month.